The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, welcome to Ringing All the Sports. I'm Lee O'Connors, along with my co-host Derek Dukes, and today we got a very special guest, the Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble, professional wrestler. What's up, Jay?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing all right, Dukes. How you been?
Good, brother. Good to see you. I've been very
excited. You guys.
Oh, we're doing great. We are definitely very excited to have this. We've been trying to do this for a couple weeks now, and we're finally here. So Jay, listen, now you started, you played football, semi-professional football, correct?
Yes, I did. 5 years. I'm all NFL, 3 years in a row for special teams. It was exciting. I got some letters to the NFL, XFL, CFL, a couple different years. So it proves that, not going to college to a certain extent can still go, you can still chase your dream.
Right. Nice. Very nice. Now, you started wrestling in 1997.
97, man.
Yeah, your first match was February 14th, 97. Is that correct?
Yeah, man. Yep, for Killer Kowalski. And I'll tell you, like I told everybody else, the first payday I ever got was was the bet. Still to this day stands as one of the best indie payouts I got. And I tell people, us wrestlers, when we should be getting more as the years go on. We're almost like cars. We depreciate, as the years go on.
Amen, brother. Right. Now, you broke your collarbone playing football, and you were out of wrestling after about 4 months.
Well, I wouldn't say that I was out of wrestling for 4 months. What had happened was I broke my collarbone, and a lot of people would say it was just meaningless football. And I'm not a meaningless athlete.
Amen, brother.
To no stretch of the imagination. So people who know me know that I go bell to bell, and at this instance, football, I went toe to toe 4 quarters, and I held on to a dude, and I met a guy that was probably at least 65 pounds heavier than me. I met his thigh, snapped it, broke, and I missed my first 2. I was already booked for shows. Tag team, Brown, Freddie Spada. The worst thing was having to give up those because a lot of people of professional wrestling sat on that outside that ring numerous. It didn't taste the squared circle. Right. Except like maybe if you're lucky, Battle Royal. Go into Kowalski's, booked on a really good show with a lot of ex-WWF talent, with Slick Wagner Brown. I was 6 months into it. That's unheard of coming from school at that time.
Right.
And I can back that up. All you got to do is ask the smooth operating gangster Ray and go back those words. Boys, Slick Wagner Brown will do. So I'd say about a good 6 weeks after the injury, I got sick and tired of standing on the side. These idiots who, practice and not know stuff, and just let class lag on. I took off the brace, and I just so can't even use the word I want. But I was B to the S,
Yep.
And I took a shoulder tap right on the collarbone, and right from there, I aced the thing. I knew I would. I went right into the weight room at Kowalski's. I started to just get where I needed to be. And February 14th, that's how I got my first match, which was maybe 3-4 months later. So I can't complain. I probably hear my daughter right now screaming it. Doing right now. Daddy's online doing wrestling in it. I'll play walkie talkies. Well, that's what I've been up to a lot of my life right now. I choose to work in Canada a couple of weekends out of the month right now, and I've settled into a cool little shoot job, as they say, and I enjoy being a dad, being there for my daughter, and I look forward to being there for my son now. It's pretty cool thing. I can't say I miss anything because I still wrestle. It's just in different locker rooms. I see the same faces I'm seeing, but around the boys, I love most is
Right. Nice. Well, we definitely want to congratulate you on, your son going to be coming soon. That's great. As a father of 3 kids myself, it's nothing better than being the dad.
And
sure.
someone to pass it on to.
Yes.
through that.
Absolutely.
True.
Now,
My son loves wrestling too, so it's not just the boy, man.
Right on, that's right.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah, my kids all, except my older daughter, my son and my youngest daughter both enjoy wrestling. My oldest daughter, she kind of laughs at me when I tell her I'm going to shows and stuff, but it is what it is,
That's right. Well, my daughter will be in the room tonight, right around 8 o'clock, and ask me to kick over the remote to the Roku and turn on the WWE Network. And,
That's right.
Watch a little NXT.
Yes, Wednesday night.
I love watching the NXT product because,
Agreed.
the flavor of Walt Killer Kowalski lives strong through NXT, whether it's Triple H or whether it's Matt Bloom, who helped break me in the business at Walt Killer Kowalski's. So, right now, the Walter Killer Kowalski name, the legacy, the whole aura and mystique on how we train is really going on right now over at the Performance Center.
Yes,
so
it
it's
is.
a great thing to watch.
Absolutely. I watch it every week myself, too. It's a great product.
NXT, definitely top-notch product, Jay. Don't you think so?
Without a doubt, man.
Yeah.
The way that they're able to do things, there's really, and I'm gonna say this that in certain point in time, there's probably going to be no relevance for local wrestling schools anymore because NXT is going to end up putting the tie
Right.
on a lot of things. I could see them next moving into moving into the indie scene.
Exactly.
Different high schools and smaller gymnasiums, quite possibly, wiping the indie wrestling circuit as we know it. Quite possibly out of business. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I'd
definitely.
have to think to myself and say to people out there, if I was looking to learn wrestling and we fast forwarded 97 to the year we're in right now, 2016.
Right.
And Kowalski School wasn't around, but and I watched wrestling and I know I'm a top competitor and whatever I do, I want to do with my best. I'd be looking to just pack my bag to Florida and best.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're definitely on the rise.
Wrestling schools, there's ones that I've started, ones that I had my hands in on, and I'm going to tell you, my training and what I could, give you compared to, the money to really, go to Florida and have all the weight training and all the cross training and just everything that you have at your fingertips to become sports entertainment, professional wrestler, whatever you be it. That's the place to be right now. So anybody that's looking to become a professional wrestler, man, and you're not going to go to college, why don't you go to Florida? Nice, and you'll learn right away. But if you got what it takes to make, this is a special business to be in. Most people are lucky that they last 5-6 years after they figure out really no money unless they know how to promote themselves, book themselves, and finagle the bagel. I've been lucky enough to stick around for 19 years. I consider myself one of the last Mohegans. I put food on my plate. I put my roof over my head. Put myself in gear. Just living on the scraping together little sessions and schools or whatnot, ring rentals. I put myself. When I put myself. I just, I don't see many people that are like myself, whether or not you're the best worker in the world, your own opinion. The reason why people like to stick around for 9P is some people like listen to this, that if they stuck around for 90 minutes. So, that's the way I look right now.
I got one for you, Jay, if you don't mind.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I want to shoot for you for a sec, Jay. So you and I met back in the 90s.
Yep,
And
1999.
Well, actually, technically, because I went to work...
98.
Right, because I technically went to work for ECW in 98. You introduced me to Tony, which, by the way, I will say, shoot, thank you for all your help and your tutelage with helping me.
You kind of sat out in the front row with your sister and and her friend, and kind of flashed me their shenanigans, and
Of course.
you knew how to fucking suck. I'm sorry, but you know how to really reel me in, dude.
Yeah,
Professional
exactly. Well, that's the whole thing, Jay. And like I said, because of people like you, though, you helped me get in with Tony. You introduced me to Tony. Tony puts me to work. Introduced me to Taz, who introduces me to Tommy Dreamer. And then, moving forward into meeting Paul Heyman, going to work for Paul Heyman, myself bringing Balls Mahoney to your home as we're at 3 o'clock in the morning doing wrestling moves with Bo Douglas. Shoot, in your kitchen.
My kitchen, man. I tell people about that all the time.
And that's a shoot, right, Jay?
Oh, buddy, I tell people about it all the time. That's how I learned my headlock from Balls Mahoney.
See, exactly.
But I do want to ask the crap out of me when he told me he was going to watch all my matches just to make sure forever if he'd see me put on a headlock.
But that goes to show you what kind of person he was, Jay.
Exactly.
I have one more question for Jay, if you don't mind. Hey,
absolutely.
Hey, Jay, sports entertainment or professional wrestling?
Well, I'll be honest with you. In order to make a sports entertainer, you have to be a professional wrestler.
Good answer.
Absolutely.
Good answer, brother. Good answer.
So I put myself as a professional wrestler. That's a hell of an entertainer.
Amen.
It's like Floyd Mayweather Jr. Is he a boxer or entertainer? It's
right.
It's was Mike Tyson a boxer or entertainer?
Mike Tyson was a boxer.
Man who started it all.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I beg to differ that Mike Tyson did this out of entertainment. He knew what the heck he was doing. It's a bright individual, my friend.
Right.
But that's another time, another dollar, another holler.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you, the man, the myth, the legend, Muhammad Ali is the one who brought showmanship. And Walter Philip Kowalski used to tell us this all the time.
Right.
You look at Muhammad Ali, he did promos, he did the whole thing. So everything's entertainment. The NFL is entertainment. There's a reason why, Major League Baseball is entertainment. There's a reason why the Boston Red Sox, my team, went out the other day and signed David Price to a $200 million deal. Okay? It's because it's about putting butts in the seat.
Yes, sir.
And making people sit by the television, order the merchandise. So, to a certain extent, everything that you do nowadays is a form of entertainment.
Of course.
Am I wrong or am I right?
No,
it's
right.
just what you do for it. UFC is a form of entertainment. Look at how many idiots just tuned in about a month ago to watch Ronda Rousey get her butt handed to her. And everybody knows that is like it's going to happen. Once you get too big for your britches, the chick's out and she's making movies and she cares more about other things except for the task at hand.
Right.
When she knew nothing about hand-to-hand fighting. Not to say that I could beat Ronda Rousey, but I mean, I couldn't. But I mean, I'm not going to try it.
That's right. That's right.
It's not my realm. But I mean, you're going into a boxer's realm, you need to train. And now all of a sudden they won't want to talk about her doing something in July. And she got movies coming out. When movies come premieres, you're not able to put the concerted effort you need to be in it. So basically change the style of fighting that you do. So everything right there is a form of entertainment.
Amen. Good answer, brother. Good answer.
Right on. Jay, I'd like to talk a little about your accomplishments. You're quite an accomplished professional wrestler.
Yes, he is.
/ entertainer. You're a 3-time NWA New England heavyweight champion. 5-time NWA New England junior heavyweight champion. 1-time NWA New England X Division champion. 2-time NWA New England tag team champion. And the best one of them all is a 3-time NWA junior heavyweight champion. Legit.
Shoot. That's right.
You've had quite a career.
Yeah, and I held I held a belt in mainstream professional wrestling. I was their champion, which is a Canadian wrestling promotion for traveling. Right now, I'm the Ultimate Championship Wrestling, another promotion right now out of Canada. So these are just over the border companies, and so those are just more of my accomplishments. But yeah, man, 3-time NWA heavyweight champion still puts me on the map. I get a lot of respect for that, and let's not leave out the class of 2014 New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
That's right,
That's
brother.
right.
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, congrats on that. Yeah, and you and Darling Damon are the longest reigning New England Championship Wrestling Tag Team champions. 15-month reign.
That's right, man. That's unheard of nowadays.
Exactly.
He definitely is.
Lucky if the champion lasts 3-4 months, he gets a couple of matches.
Even in the big leagues.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The title don't mean. It seems like certain people the title don't mean anything. But if you look at my NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship title reigns, my stuff lasted close to a year all the time.
Right.
And I was on the road. I was on the road week in and week out. There was one time where I toured with Steve Polino, and I just put myself on all his shows, even if I wasn't booked. I pushed myself on the thing.
Right.
It makes sense on why you do titles on the program. You know what I mean? So Steve Polino taught me a lot right there.
Right.
Sheldon's going to be a guest in a couple of weeks. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and I told him I needed a few weeks. We got some other guests coming up, so he's definitely going to be on the show. Great guy.
Awesome. Well, you guys should have Bo Douglas, the head trainer over at the Belltime Club in Wakefield, Massachusetts. It's a great school locally that if you just want to learn how to get your feet wet and what professional wrestling's about, you drop on over to the BTC. Bo's producing, and some of the better workers here in New England. You got Dan the Man Terry, the fitness guy. You got Tim Lennox. You got a lot of up and comers over at the Belltime Club in Wakefield. So you want to test the waters before you invest the money, so to speak, in NXT. See if it's really
Right.
for you.
Yep.
That's to my knowledge, top school. I call it the top school around because you not only a couple classes, but once you earn your stripe, you can earn yourself access on days. Shows it on the training.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
place to be. Bo Douglas, the he has over spread the aura of multiple Wall Street training professional wrestlers.
Right.
nice. I just saw Bo Friday night at Pat Dillon's show, the
UFO.
UFO wrestling.
Yeah, UFO ran 2 shows. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him there. Just talked to him the other day. We're definitely going to have him on the show. Now, speaking of the Belltime Club, now you helped us. Did you establish that yourself, or did you do that with someone else in 2010?
All right. This is the basically went down where I became the booker for Ringside Entertainment, Ken Kelly, and it was myself, Ken, and Sam Amato Makua that basically went in on things, so to speak. They put up some money. I put up my name to train. It was with my ring, so it was all like we all put our thing in. 6 months down the road, they felt like it wasn't going their way, and from there on in, it's been. Then December of last year, I basically handed control over to Bo Douglas. February of this year, 2016, I'll totally be out of what I have to control interest in the Belltime Club.
Wow.
I got other things in mind, a bigger fish to fry, and I feel that it's now time to move on to things. Not even, and this is wrestling related. I'm doing some things in Canada over the border, and lay your groundwork. It's I can set up Mitch Dog. Probably just sit right there. He learned his real guide. He said, in restaurant right here.
Right.
Essentially, it's all doing it in Wakefield, and he's been a good basically day one.
Right.
Been like a so partner. put up the stuff and time and done a great job. Like I said, some of the best work in the area, man.
That's right,
Gary.
definitely.
Go down and check them
Definitely.
out. Definitely check them out.
Listen, I was wondering, is there any chance we could do another part of it, maybe next week too, part 2? We got a few more minutes here still, but there's so much to cover with you.
Definitely. There's always a part 2 of the BBB, man.
That's
There's
right,
3
my
Bs.
friend. That's right.
There's just so much to cover.
If we need to do 3 parts, we can always do 3
Oh,
parts.
that would be great with us. We'd love to do
I'm
that.
fine with that, Jay.
Well, why don't we do a quick segment on the name game? Throw a few
Cool.
names out. Let us know how you feel about them. Good or bad or indifferent.
Just shoot, Jay.
Just shoot, yeah.
Just shoot, buddy.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
All right, we're gonna start with that. I know that you're very close. You brought him up earlier. The Underground King, Slick Wagner Brown.
Wow, man. Slick's my homie.
Yeah,
I love him. He's my bro, you know what I mean? We've got a lot of cool things together, and,
Yep.
Wagner's my homeboy.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if he remembers, but when he came up with the name Slick, I'm the one that helped him spell that different. S-L-I-C-K. It was because on my Dell computer, I'm the one that came up with them 8x10 back when we were sitting at 396 Fulton Street in Bedford, Mass.
Yep.
First and a half in, and I'd work out at Mike's, I'd work out at Mike's. We were just tight. I loved that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now, he was a partner in yours in the 2K Club. Well, I'm going to bring the other member. How about our Latin Fury, Luis Ortiz?
Oh, man. Lewis brought my aggression out. Because Lewis, man, you know what they say about them. Them Puerto Ricans, man, they're like wildfire spark plugs.
Right.
I wouldn't say that I wasn't aggressive, but it wasn't until I really hooked up with Lewis in the ring that, it realistically just pissed me off. And,
Yep.
he brought the best out in me. So I thank Louis Ortiz. If it wasn't for realistically, him to a certain extent, he brought my aggression out, man.
Definitely.
I love Louis. Another one like a brother, you know what I'm saying? I formed friendships at Killer Kowalski's that I just tell people that I'll never get. I can't even call them friends. They're brothers. I give up my left arm or whatever they need to call
Definitely.
them, man.
I think I'm going to throw one out there.
Yeah.
How about Damon D'Arcangelo?
Man, Damon's like my brother too, dude. We broke and did some cool matches at the beginning of our career where Tony Atlas just gave us the...
He gave you guys the stage, man. He let
gave
you
us
guys
the
go.
stage. We went out there. We did some stuff. We did some like Tony came up with. He called it Brawl Without Law.
Yes,
he
I remember that.
believe we beat the crap out of each other like redheaded stepchilds. But we made our matches make sense. We used to get on the highway, Damon and I. We'd grab 3 or 4 large Dunkin' Donuts and stuff that's not even mentionable on the ride, and we'd have a notebook just filled back to front on how we were going to do it, what we were going to do, and that's not the way that I tell people to train.
Right.
But like at the beginning, we just had this concept that we were gonna make it true, and it was just from watching a lot of ECW at the beginning, man.
Thank you.
When you had Tanaka versus Mike Awesome.
Oh my God! Yes.
Taz versus Sabu versus Rob Van Dam, and Rob Van Dam helped. That was like I can't just words in David D'Arcangelo, man.
Right.
I put like a dozen stitches in homie's head.
Wow.
And
Wait a minute.
bull
Nice.
crap at me. He went to the
Excellent.
doctors and had his girlfriend film the people putting the stitches in. He loved it so much.
Right.
So that just tells you the love you can have for a person, man. I miss him. He's in the fatherhood thing right now. I haven't talked to him in a couple of years, but I imagine if I put the skiers ideas on, that the phone rang, it'd be just like I talked to him yesterday.
Right.
Nice.
Amen.
Listen, Jay, we're pretty much out of time today, but we'll definitely do this again next week.
You bet, bro.
All right.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Got it,
Got
brother.
that right. Jay,
But
thank
in
you
my
very much.
language, it's same bad boy time, same bad boy channel.
That's right.
That's it, kid. Talk to you soon.
You bet, boys. Have
Thanks,
a good
buddy.
one.
Peace.
Thanks, Jay.
Peace.
Wow, man. Whew.
Incredible, huh?
Incredible.
What a great guy.
Just top-notch New England talent. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's all I got to say.
I can't wait for part 2.
Amen.
And possibly part 3.
Amen. I'm telling you, keep the New England theme going.
Absolutely. Let's touch up on the Red Sox real quick.
Definitely.
What a signing. After getting Craig Kimbrell in
Right.
the trade to have the back end of the pitching, now we just signed the elite top left-handed pitcher, probably the best pitcher in all of baseball right
I
now.
definitely agree.
And David Price, also Red Sox nemesis.
Ooh.
$217 million for a 7-year contract, 3 guaranteed. After 3 years, he has an out.
He has options.
Yeah, he has the out option.
Yep.
But I want to see what they're gonna do with Big Papi.
They're gonna have to sit these guys. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like The Godfather. They have to sit these guys down in a room and have them hash it out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you have to because I just remember that game when after he hit Papi first, then he hit Cop.
Yep.
And Papi was like he came screaming out of that thing.
Yep, definitely.
But a little bit about Price. He's 30 years old, lefty. He's a 5-time All-Star.
Right.
Won a Cy Young Award. He's pitched for Tampa Bay mostly his career.
Yep.
But his record's 104 wins with 56 losses. Like I said, 5-time All-Star.
Yeah.
He's pitched for Tampa Bay, Detroit, and Toronto.
Right.
Now he's here in Boston.
Man, oh
which
man.
is very exciting.
It's gonna be exciting. Gonna be an exciting year.
Yeah, I
Definitely
can't wait to go to some games. I think I went to 2 games last year.
Yeah.
I think I'll be going to a lot more
Yeah,
this year.
yeah. We can't wait to see his heater.
Now, let's get a little somber here.
Yeah.
With the Patriots.
Yeah, that's
Horrible officiating on both teams.
on both sides, definitely.
But at the end, the horrible officiating with the Pats. Now, you just showed me
I showed you a
earlier
picture.
before we
Yep.
came in into the studio about that.
Can you believe they actually put something like that up? And to prove there was no call on that,
Right.
and you literally see he was like choking him out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's beyond me.
Yeah. 30-24, Denver wins. Patriots are now 10-1.
Yep.
I think in one way it's really going to make Brady and the Patriots really hungry
Now they
to
are.
run the rest of this
Yeah.
table.
And run it strong and run it hard.
We're hurting.
Man.
Players are going down left and right.
I just
Left
believe
and
it.
right.
I know.
I still think we had a chance to win that game too when Chris Harper when he fumbled them.
Right.
You really can't say it definitely, but there was only 6 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yep.
could have ran the clock out. I
Yep.
think the Patriots do need to run a little more, even though Denver's defense is really good.
They're yeah.
They're a great defense.
Definitely do.
And you're not guaranteed that you're going to get those first downs and all that.
Nope.
But I don't know, man. There was some play calling. I'm no professional. I don't claim to be.
Right.
But there was some calls that even Belichick made that I kind of was shaking my head at.
Yeah.
So I think with the way the receivers are hurting, with the depleted roster,
Yep.
you gotta attempt to run the ball more.
Yeah, because they were playing too close. I mean, they were doing too many runs. I'm like, we need first downs. I don't care about runs. We need
Right.
first downs. And they just kept playing a run, and they just weren't playing to the extent where they should be. It was just weird.
Right.
It was a weird game.
And it was like the Patriots definitely, and I know people are going to sit there and say, oh, listen to you crying, the Patriots fans crying.
Right.
But honestly and truthfully, that was just an atrocious game by the officials.
Yeah.
And this year it's been really bad all across the league.
Definitely. Yeah, not just us.
No, definitely not just
Nope.
us. The officiating has been really horrible. But hopefully the Pats will get back on track this week.
Should be okay.
4:30
Yep.
against the Eagles.
Yep.
Should be a victory.
Thank God for early games, though.
Yeah.
Those late night games on a Sunday, I don't know, man.
I know. It's 4:30 this week, though, isn't it?
Yes, but we're just
Yeah.
getting old, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Definitely getting older. But listen, guys, that's it from Ringing All Other Sports. I'm Leo Connors. That's Derek Dukes. Peace.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.